Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Dev, aka the Unknown Variable here, back at you with another commentary. And Activision's incompetence just hit rock bottom, and boy oh boy do we have some juicy things to talk about today. Now I know this is going to disappoint you, but no, I'm not going to be talking about any nefarious bundles in today's video, but instead the lack of competence that Activision and its developers display on a yearly basis when it comes to their ability to make a functioning anti-cheat system. Of course, as per usual, this tweet comes from my boy, Shilly Intel. There are multiple tweets in this thread, so bear with me, but the tweets read, New Ricochet Method Hallucinations. This method displays extra operators in-game, not AI operators, but a mimic of a current in-game player, only for cheaters to see and make them believe there's players in areas when there are not. Hallucinations look like real players to cheaters, only cheaters or suspected cheaters see them in-game. He expands on this by saying Activision says they built these mitigation methods like hallucinations because it helps piss off cheaters who are trying to use additional banned tools in-game. Hallucinations can also trigger people's aimbot in-game, meaning a hacker using aimbot will think it's a real player. So the final tweet in this thread reads, Activision said they also tested out another mitigation method called quicksand. This would literally mess with the cheater's input, movement speed, etc., but they had to remove this mitigation from the game because it looked bizarre on non-cheater screens. Now, could somebody explain to me why the actual fuck are we adding things like hallucinations and quicksand to the game instead of making Ricochet actually fucking work? You are a billion-dollar company, Activision, and cannot make a functioning anti-cheat system. Oh, that's right, because all the profit you make gets spent hiring people to make your fucking nefarious bundles. Yet people still direct their anger at the PC player base, claiming that the addition of crossplay introduced hackers to the COD series, constantly stating that PC needs to be removed so that they can have an enjoyable experience in Call of Duty. Instead of demanding that PC players be removed from COD, maybe you should direct your anger towards the incompetent developers and the publishing company that can't make their anti-cheat system work. And I know there's going to be people in the comments saying, every video game has cheaters, no anti-cheat is 100% effective, or, well, that's just how it is with PC players, blah, blah, blah. All I have to say about that is look at Valorant. That's a PC-only game. So you would think that it would be riddled with hackers, just like Call of Duty, right? Wrong. It actually has competent people working on it, and even though Valorant isn't my cup of tea, I commend them for actually keeping the competitive integrity of the game alive. And quite frankly, people are just misled to think this is a gaming problem, when in reality, it's a Call of Duty specific problem, guys. Yes, every video game has cheaters, but not at the scale that Call of Duty does. It's not really hard to tell that some of these new age COD players never played Call of Duty back in the day. My OGs will remember the JTAG days, where on the old gen consoles, we used to have people making custom lobbies and flying around in the air with infection, etc. And if you take a look at the screenshot here, courtesy of Old Gen Gaming, his link will be in the description, we have a mod menu here on console showing that you can actually have wall hacks. And some of the mods from back in the day also have aimbot. Now it should be noted that the JTAG was not around for that long, and if you did have it, your console was banned pretty quickly by the console's manufacturer, being Microsoft, not a game ban by Activision. Of course not. The fact of the matter is, Activision is incompetent, and unfortunately, due to their incompetence, their player base has to deal with a cheater-infested experience. But anyways, that's all I have to say on the matter, and I could go on for days about this, but for my own mental sanity, I'll stop right here. You know the deal, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, comment for the algorithm, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never miss when I upload a video, and I'll catch everybody in the next one.